Okay, this is a common joke that we always say as agents, people obviously want to use who they like and trust. So that tends to be family and friends. And this is a common thing that like you can see on social being made fun of. There's validity in why agents say that. Now, the reason why is that it's shockingly easy to get your license. It takes 2 weeks and then you have to pass a test. Now, I don't want to dismiss that because the test actually can be really difficult, but it's more difficult if you don't know how to take tests, not difficult if you're not a good agent. So, after 3 weeks, I was a real estate agent. Now, that's a little scary, to be honest, as someone who is going to guide you in one of the biggest transactions. This is why it's so important that you actually are working with someone that has experience in running a business, like an actual legit business, meaning they understand system and processes, they understand a standard quality of care. Maybe they're new at real estate, that's fine. But do they understand what it means to be really good at something? And I know this is so silly for me because I come from dance, but in the dance world for a while, I was considered one of the top in the world at that specific niche, at least by some. And I think when you become really good at something, it creates a standard of quality that you know. So even when I was a new agent, I I knew when I needed to be better. I I knew when I needed to be better. And so if your family and friend, maybe they're new, but maybe they really like get it and they know how to hustle, they know how to work hard and they know strategy, then that could be great. Also, to be honest, it feels no matter how many transactions you do, every single transaction has something different. We are all continually learning. And I think one of the most important things as a not just a new agent, any agent, is you have to be really good at finding the answers. You have to have a really good support system, whether mentors or peers, that you can find those answers to. If you're a family and friend is a fairly new agent, let's say they've not even new agent, let's say they've been an agent for 20 years, but I've seen agents for 20 years, to be honest, still don't, missend contracts they should not be sending, or not knowing how to navigate into a conversation or talking strategy. There's some agents that have been in business 20 years and don't know some of the basics, proper how to pricing homes or CMAs as well as they could. So, I mean, I don't think it's a matter of do or do not use your family friend or your aunt, not at all. But I think that you should do your due diligence and ask questions and know that when you're making this important decision, are you truly going to have an advisor?